It is very nice to greet you again. In today's video we will talk about the following. How to use Facebook to get your ex back. Lately, I've had a lot of people come up to me and ask if they can use Facebook in some way to get back with their ex. I never thought it was important enough to look into. But, boy was I wrong. Can Facebook be used to get your ex back? We'll talk about some of the things you can do to improve the chances of your ex swiping through your profile. 1. The importance of a no-contact rule with your Facebook. So, I want to take a moment and discuss how important the no-contact rule can be to your Facebook efforts. Obviously, the no-contact rule is exactly what it sounds like. No contact with your ex for a set period of time. The question is, why is it so important when it comes to Facebook? 2. What you should do during the no-contact period. Humans are very visual creatures, and men more so perhaps. We often judge a book by its cover before we actually read the book. I know it's unfortunate to hear, but it's the truth. There have been many times where I've passed on a girl because she didn't meet my looks requirements. I know it's horrible to say, but if you really want to get your ex back, this is something you absolutely need to understand. Men as much or just as much as women can be cruel with their thoughts on how you look if you're not at your best. Your ex may have gotten tired of your looks, and that contributed to the breakup. During the no-contact period, I want you to focus on two important things. Figure out how to become the sexiest version of yourself and not contact your ex no matter what. The second one is pretty self-explanatory, but let's take a moment to focus on what you can do physically to become super sexy. Clear up any skin issues you may have, acne. Lose weight. Sometimes this may require you to lose a significant amount. Update your wardrobe. Get a haircut. Look your best, always. The key point I'm trying to make here is that your Facebook profile is a reflection of you. So when you go through your profile, I don't want you to say, "Oh, same old." I want you to say, "OMG, that looks amazing." 3. Your perfect Facebook profile. That's really the most powerful thing Facebook can do for you. Show you in the best possible light. So what does the perfect Facebook profile look like? Well, I guess everyone has a different perspective when it comes to a perfect profile. I decided the best way to approach this was to check out my friends on my personal Facebook profile and jot down some of the things that caught my eye. Now, here are the criteria I looked at. Your profile picture had to be attractive. Your cover photo had to be interesting. Your profile had to really catch my eye. You had to have guys and girls commenting on your wall. You had to have a minimum of 500 friends. You had to have a minimum of 30 pictures. I had to be without dating anyone. I'll start with the most important section of the Facebook profile first. I don't think it takes a genius to recognize how important your profile picture is to catch someone's attention. Absolutely. The most important thing I started to realize early on was how important it is for you to take a close-up of your face. Now I know what you're thinking. I'm not a model. I can't take an extraordinary one. You're wrong. When I looked through my friends' photos, there were some who had really good profile pictures. Make sure your profile picture is tastefully done and is a close-up of your face. Try to have a too beautiful to be real type of look. Avoid taking pictures with friends, other guys, girls, or drinking alcohol. 4. Cover photos. Do they matter? Yes and no. Most will tell you that they don't matter. Some of them just have horrible cover photos and it reflects very poorly on them. Of course, it's like striking gold when you click on a person who has a tastefully done profile picture and their cover photo reflects very positively. 5. Status updates and hurt feelings. What usually happens after a breakup? You get overly emotional. You text, email, or call your ex way too many times. You unintentionally act so desperate that you totally turn them off. Now, here's the scary part. Almost everyone expects some overly emotional status update that talks about your hurt feelings. That's a really bad thing because it means your ex is in a position of power and knows that whatever they do will have some influence on you. Why would you give your ex the satisfaction of knowing that their actions are hurting you? That's nonsense and doesn't do you any good. The smart thing to do is to use Facebook updates for interesting and important things. You are an essential part of what we do on this channel. For this reason, we keep an eye on what you need, and if it is your desire to recover your ex correctly and effectively, you must click on the link below.